Howard Morning Show. Here we are. Marney's here. Oh, Marney. Oh, Marney's here.
Hi, Marns.
Hi, Marn.
Hi, Marn.
Hi, guys.
Oh,
Good
Marney's
morning.
here.
Yeah, hi.
Good to see ya.
Oh, just in time, hoping we can speak about the theory of relativity and A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
It's the Pythagorean theorem, but whatever. You're close.
Yeah.
That's Euclid, but yeah, close.
Whoa.
My favorite plant.
Or that's not, it's Pythagoras. Obviously.
It's Pythagoras.
What am I saying?
That's actually useful. That I can I can explain that.
Didn't he get too
Every
close to the
carpenter
sun?
listening can explain that.
Right.
Didn't he get too close to the sun? Is that not Pythagoras?
Wasn't that Icarus?
That was Prometheus.
Look at it.
That's
No,
not pretty. That's
Sauce just
You're
nailed
right.
it.
You're right.
Lean on
Yeah.
the man. It's Icarus.
It's Icarus. You're right.
How do I know that?
Because Kid Icarus on Nintendo.
Correct.
God, I know you too well. See, I spent too much time with you.
Great game.
Genius.
Kid
It was
Icarus
fun.
was tough.
Oh,
yeah.
it was tough.
Fun
yeah.
game, though.
I'm going to watch speed runs of it now.
Of course you are. We're doing a radio show, by the way.
You know what? It's cool. Let him.
Let it.
All right, we can do the news while he watches Kid Icarus videos from 35 years ago. When do you think that came out? Like 87? 80, somewhere in that range.
Marney knows because she had the state championship in North Dakota for it.
Of Kid Icarus?
Yep.
I'm
The
not.
video game.
Okay.
You were great at it.
I played a lot of Mario Brothers on the original Nintendo.
Yeah, you did.
And then we got, for Christmas one year, my brothers and I got a little Donkey Kong, like an individual sort of portable set.
Handheld, sure, yep.
And that was pretty much it. My friend had an Atari, so a lot of Pitfall.
Do you think in November is Gerp going to play GTA 6 or not?
Grady.
Grady. Well, sorry.
He did. He just said that yesterday. He's on a pre-order
list.
Pre-order list. Yeah.
It's they're making so much money.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Just billions of dollars.
He's going to college, so I would
is
imagine
Gerp?
he's going to need some sort of a system there, and I don't know.
Where's he going?
We've talked about that. GCU. Yeah.
Yeah,
Grand-
Arizona.
I'm going to need more information.
That's
on
Arizona.
that.
Grand Canyon University, Phoenix, Arizona.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
All the way to Tacoma, Philadelphia,
LA.
No,
in California.
Good for him.
Oh,
Good
PA's
for,
kid was?
good for Gert. Yes.
That's ridiculous.
Why?
How you guys holding up in the heat? The two of yous that don't like heat at all.
I rode my motorcycle out yesterday.
Yes. Good idea.
Really?
I enjoyed that a lot. Yep. I went out in the country where I didn't get stopped at stoplights because
Yes.
sitting at a stoplight in the heat makes you
Yeah, that's tough.
makes you want to do bad things.
Crosstown
soupy.
traffic is worse.
Great song.
You know, yesterday there were a lot of clouds, a lot of wind, and it somehow, salvaged it a little bit. But I was looking at the hourly forecast today. Sunshine, 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 sunshine. Feels like it might be a little different steamy, little different version of steamy today. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm no meteorologist.
Did
but
you sweat like crazy yesterday, though? You and Sauce were
my
both
God.
out there for charity with our friends Jason and Kyle.
We're golfing for the kids.
Yeah, golfing for the kids. Great cause.
Yeah, Champions
But,
for Children, wonderful event. I had sunscreen, for my face, and I reapplied multiple times, and I could not keep it on my face. It was just sweating off. It was rolling out my pores.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah. My butt cheeks were wet.
Gross.
Sweat.
Thanks for sharing, though. Before we do the news quickly,
I'm so glad those last two words were said.
let's back up a handful of days. Marnes, take the game of password on Friday out of it, right? That was unexpected. Nobody saw that kind of a game coming. I don't know what happened. But what's crazy is I think 5 or 10 years from now, no one will remember that Common and I beat you and Barb. No one. That'll just be lost in the
You
ether.
might.
I'll probably, yeah.
It'll be-
I'll remember it. You'll remember
Barb will
it.
definitely
Barb
remember.
will never forget
the
it.
the masses will forget that we won and you guys lost. But I think 5 or 10 years from now, we will always remember that you think a walrus is bigger than an elephant.
That was funny.
I couldn't believe it. You were
I
like,
was so
it was the best.
in my head. I honestly was thinking woolly mammoth.
Right. But
That
you
is-
said walrus.
Yep.
So you said a walrus is bigger than an elephant,
And
and
then
we're all like,
even
"Are you
when people
nuts?"
questioned me, I was like, "What are you guys talking about?"
And the look on Barb's face, and she goes, "Thanks, National Geographic." But she's like, "A walrus?" You're like, "Yes, yes." And you, none of us understood what was happening.
Right.
How is a walrus bigger than an elephant?
Did you really believe that at that moment?
Yes, but
She was thinking.
But she was
yes,
thinking
in my
woolly
head,
mammoth.
I was thinking about
I'm
because
sorry.
But
I missed that
saying
part.
thinking
walrus.
about yes.
Because the password was seal.
There's never survive.
Exactly, and I knew Common wouldn't go
You
crazy.
almost did share.
So
I wish.
when the first clue was walrus, and then I said smaller, and Common thought we went from tusk to teeth. I meant smaller animal than walrus. I thought that would get him to seal. And then I forget what Barb said next.
Yeah,
but
somehow we got on
you
elephant,
guessed
and I went tusk,
elephant.
and so we were in that realm of we were in animals with tusks,
Yes.
and so I was
And then we
just
were talking
thinking
about-
about a woolly mammoth because it's
Yeah.
got these tusks, and
And then we were talking about animals that are bigger
I
and
screwed
small,
that
and
up.
you're like,
I
a
screwed that up
walrus
big
is
time.
bigger than an elephant, and all of us short-circuited going, has Marnie ever been to
Yeah.
a
Is
Is she
zoo?
having a stroke?
Yep.
Walruses are huge, but not compared to an elephant.
No, I screwed that up big time.
It's okay.
It's okay. It happens.
It does happen.
Well, we
Barb did not look thrilled, though. She's like, today is not our day if Marnie is this far off on walruses.
we were definitely not. I mean, there are times when we are just in a groove and we can lob up almost anything, even if it's not a great clue, and the other one saves it, and we're like, God, we are locked in. We were nowhere near, but we could have been really good, and I don't think we would have won that game because you and Common were incredible.
He played great all tournament. He
yes,
was
he
great.
did. Yes, he did.
All tournament long.
Yes, he did. And that championship game was the single best I've ever seen him.
He was fantastic.
Yeah.
He made it easy.
He was paying attention.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys were great. You
Thanks,
deserved
National
it. And
Geographic.
That's a great line.
Oh, boy.
it was
All right.
fun, and thanks to Tennessee for putting that together and really making some great teams, I thought.
Yeah.
Sauce, did you hear Common tell the story yesterday about when you ran into him post? I think at some point you ran into him after the championship. I think it was you. Did he not say that you said something like, "Yeah, Corey's really good," and he waited for you to say like, "And you also did well."
yeah.
But basically, you gave all the credit to me and none to him. He played so well.
He called me
Go on
Saturday. No joke. 8:30 a.m.
Oh my!
You're
God.
up.
Well,
I would
I
have
thought
broken my phone.
But I thought I was up, of course. But I thought it was like, hey, Brett or Zach or Sam or Max can't make it
For
to
tee to
run
green.
tee
Sure.
to green. That's why I answered, because I'm like, I got nothing else to do. I can go do it. And he's like, what do you got? And I'm like, oh boy.
Oh my God!
And
And then he was like, he savaged Rosen.
okay, well, I mean,
And then he said, I go, God, Corey's really good at password. Pause. So am I.
you gave him no credit.
You played really, he's like, I played really well. And I go, yeah,
He
Pop
really
and
did.
Tent was really good. And then it was 10 more minutes of,
Rip and Rosie.
well, I'll tell you off the air. But yeah, and then my wife's like, is Common okay? I'm like, yep, he just wanted to rip. At 8:30 in the morning on Saturday.
Is he just empty nester right now? Is that what's
Well, he
going
was
on?
on
with
his
Common?
way to tee to green.
Somebody called me one time on a Saturday
I
morning
think I have.
at like 10:45 a.m. and I obviously was still asleep. I was so angry. I wanted the world to end. I was so angry.
See, 10:45
You
is
were still asleep at
that's
10:45.
that's fair game. 10:45
No,
is fair game.
I admit it, but like I sleep until I can get up when I can until I have to get up on mornings when I can sleep, and I didn't have to get up that day. So I didn't set an alarm.
Right.
I might still be asleep right now if that person hadn't
What
called
time
me.
do you normally go to bed though? Like on a Friday night, what time? If you don't have a gig, what time are you going
if
to
it
bed?
was a Friday night that I don't have a gig, I'm probably in bed by 10. Yeah.
And still sleeping until 10?
No.
Okay.
My body will wake me up when it's ready to wake up. But it's a great joy not to have to turn on an alarm.
Totally, but now my circadian rhythm is so locked in that
Same.
on a normal Saturday, if I have no alarm set and I don't set an alarm unless I have something that I have to do, I'm still up by 6, maybe 6:30.
Yeah.
At the latest.
I am so grateful that I don't have that a problem. I really am. I can sleep as long as I am allowed to sleep.
Do you sleep in a room with windows?
So here's the thing. I have a sleep mask.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yep. So in case somebody comes in, I act like I'm robbing them. You know what I mean? My friend Tom Spicola owns this beautiful, beautiful cabin up in Brainerd, and I stayed there after Wednesday night's show into Thursday morning, and there's one particular part of the place where there's no windows, and I mean this. If I slept there, I might sleep for 24 hours a day.
Like a darkness retreat with Aaron Rodgers or Rudy Gobert.
I wouldn't even know I was in a darkness retreat. I would sleep the whole time.
Yeah.
People would wake me up and say, "How was it?" I'd be like, "I'll know."
What year is
But you would feel great.
I'd feel great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love sleeping.
What do you guys do with your ringer on your cell phone?
I don't have mine is always on silent.
It's always
Mine's
on.
always on.
Always on silent.
Mine's always on.
No kidding.
Yep. Always.
What? Oh.
Who's going to call me?
No one.
Great
But
point.
texting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like even who's going to text me? I mean, honestly.
Hello.
Yeah,
Power trip. Effers.
No, he's
Yes.
right though.
Yeah.
That thing could go off at any hour of any day.
That text group I do have silenced. I will 100% admit that. I have that
Are you
individual group
serious?
silenced.
Well done.
So there are definitely times I look down at my phone and it'll be like 37 messages and I haven't heard one of them because it didn't ring.
Here's a message we got on that at 12:12 last night.
I know that one did wake me up.
I guarantee the original Peter Lambert has way better areolas. Paul, your uncle truly has beautiful nipples.
That was on the
That
text
was
chain.
from,
Saw that this morning.
That was from I'm not gonna say who it was.
midnight.
I'm not gonna say who it was, but he's got no legs.
Yeah. Papa.
But that's the thing. Those could come at 5 in the morning.
Yes.
You're right.
Midnight.
I know.
Could be a weekend. Could be a weekday.
Yeah.
And I love that group text. I truly do. But I haven't silenced it yet. But I'm thinking because my kids have now gone into the age of new driver's license, maybe needing a ride home, maybe starting to dabble into other things now that we've graduated high school. And I am starting to sleep with my ringer on when I never used to because my kids were always in the house. I don't sleep with my watch on.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because it's a long story. But I have never slept with my ringer on until the last year or so. And that's the one that I'm like, all right, effers. Literally the Power Trip effers group. You
might need to mute that one. Continue to sleep with your
catch up to you. I'll catch up to you when I get up.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know what? I am as much as I can sleep very long. I am a light sleeper because I realize that I have to turn my phone on its face because if it's facing up and I get a text, even though I have the light will wake me up.
Yep.
Just the light.
My phone goes silent at 8 p.m. It do not disturb at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
You have it set to do that, yeah.
But there's nothing better than like if you send somebody like Sauce a text and it says delivered quietly, and then it gives you the option to send it anywhere. I'm like, no, this guy is hearing this. I'm sending this as loudly. Yeah. Wake him up. He needs to see this.
Yeah. I was like, do you want it to wake him up? Yeah. And then he goes, what's going on? I go, hi.
Nothing. It can wait until tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow, Daddy.
I miss you.
Man.
Yeah.
100%. That's exactly why I do it, Marnes. Even though my little one's 12, I just need to know that if she calls, I hear it.
Right.
And in fact, I get kind of mad because she's only had a phone now for a handful of months. And I'd be like, I just called you 3 times. She'd be like, I had my phone on silent. I'm like, you're 12. The whole point of giving you a phone is access to you so I know where you are and I can check in on you. Don't silence your phone. And she said the same thing. I can't sleep if it's on. I'm like, my God, why did we get you it then? She's nuts.
Hey, what is she getting alerts for?
Oh, I mean, every one of her friends, all they do is text. It's their entire generation.
Sure.
Their entire generation communicates digitally. They don't talk face to face. They haven't seen each other since kindergarten.
And Colin might call to Rip Rosen.
Talk about his password trophy.
It is, I'm not going to, don't worry, Sauce. I promise I won't say names. Sauce tells me all the time people he gets calls and texts from, and I think to myself, why in the straight hell don't you block them?
Yeah.
It drives him crazy. It bugs you so much.
I got a text message the other day that said, I find your behavior offensive.
And you have no idea
I don't
who
know
it's
who
from.
it is. And I just said,
it's a number you don't know?
Yeah, it was at like 8:30 on Saturday night. And I'm like, huh? And we'd been out and I'm like, did I say something everything's...
Is it just one of those spam ones?
My guess is it's somebody to get you to respond.
Right, that's right.
Yeah, and when I deleted it.
Or it might be my burner phone.
Yeah, it might, yeah. I mean, I've said some dumb stuff in my life, or it might have been Papa.
He was pitching last night for Houston.
Yeah. This is so funny because we had the Twins game on, and when his pitcher profile came up with his name, Matt said the same thing.
Yeah.
He goes, hey,
Peter Lambert. Pizza.
And then sure enough, somebody screenshots it, and it's in our group chat.
Hawk offered to look after people yesterday for him while he was in Houston. Yeah.
I'll babysit those babies.
So again, isn't Paul Lambert like a British soccer player or something like that?
There's a lot of
Scottish.
Paul Lambert.
I think there's a famous athlete though named Paul Lambert.
The coach,
something like
the
that.
manager. Yeah. There's also a Paul Lambert here in this company.
Yeah.
Sure.
I've gotten his bonus.
Sure. Whoops.
Yeah. He makes good money.
Did he ever get your bonus?
Oh. No, but thanks to you two, I get one.
Oh, the band?
No, that Peter Lambert got let go so OMC could play the iHeart Music Festival in September.
I can't wait for that to happen.
Yep.
Not front page sports. What is it called? Fan 5. That's next with Sauce.
Yeah,
right
that's
after
the
this.
news. Thank you, St. Paul Saints. They play baseball today. I'll give you all the information on that right after this. SaintsBaseball.com. Hey, it's Chris Hockey, the Power Trip Morning Show. It's a big old country out there, and you want to see it. Hey, is when Sauce does Fan 5.
Big
and he's
time.
doing it right now.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip.
The Minnesota Twins beat the Astros 5-4.
Stop. Hold on. Start again.
The Minnesota Twins beat the Astros 5-4.
That's better. Thank you. Thank you.
Zebby Matthews went 7, scattered 4 hits, and he had 7 strikeouts.
Isn't he that accurate, John?
The Twins roughed up Astros pitcher Peter Lambert for 4 earned runs. Same 2 teams today at 7:10. Joe Ryan goes for your Twins, Johnny Beans Bones.
Wait. Before you say anything, Johnny Beans Bones. Mm-hmm. I want to know
what love is.
That and about a great named person.
Uh-oh.
Because in this soundbite, Shelty talks about Victor Caratini.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, 2 walks, home run, did a really good job behind the plate. I mean, took the hit. Where he hit the ball, that's big boy land. You know, I mean, off the bat, I was like, hey, that's got to get over his head, and it got out of the ballpark. But a nice homecoming for him. I mean, because he did a nice job when he was here. He had a nice career in Houston. So I think anytime you come back and, you know, you get 2 walks and a homer and catch a game like that, really happy for Vic.
Tell me about Victor Caratini.
Victor Caratini is a guy they signed in this offseason as a, quote, backup catcher, but also maybe they thought he'd play a fair amount of first base, and he did early in the season. It's the first multi-year free agent deal the Twins had given out since Carlos Correa.
Holy crap, are you kidding me?
So like the first 3 or 4 years. And it was a 2-year, $14 million contract, something like that. He's been the full-time catcher, or the primary catcher, ever since Ryan Jeffers went down. He had a miserable April and May. He has been on fire since June 1st. And, had a monster home run yesterday. Shelton said, he took the hit. That was a foul ball tip off of his wrist, I think.
Ow.
That I was glad to see he was able to stay in the game.
Well, there are other places you could take a foul ball tip for if you're a catcher. You might say, I wish
from experience.
That is correct. I think if you would have asked me in April or May if that was a good free agent signing, I would have said, no, that's not a really free agent. In fact, I'm not sure they want him around for 2 years, even though they've got the second year on that deal. Now it's looking a lot better because he's bounced back in a big way. And yes, he was last year he was with Houston. So for him to be able to do that and come back into his former team probably felt pretty good.
I like that you admitted you were wrong.
Yep.
Thank you for your honesty.
People do that?
I don't do that ever.
People do that?
Yes.
Well done.
Yeah, well done. Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, no.
Signed a 2-year, $40 million deal with the Warriors. The Warriors are trying to put together a super team with LeBron, Steph Curry, and Anthony Davis.
I mean, that would be a super team of names.
Yes.
But,
yeah.
I mean, the age...
I mean, and when was the last time Anthony Davis played?
Yeah. Is Butler still there?
Yes.
No, but he would be a piece they would move for Anthony Davis because they have similar salaries.
Poor Anthony.
I mean, that would be an all-time accomplishment team.
Yeah,
and maybe they might have a little left in the tank for a minute, but I mean, that's a serious?
Yeah, right, Corliss?
Oh, yeah.
They're going for it.
Yeah, they're going to try, yeah.
Let's see if it works.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
so this is something that really looks like it might happen.
Yeah, because Draymond yesterday opted out of his deal that freed up like $27 million.
Does he ride dragons?
Yes. And Butler makes like $58 million. He would be part of it. Other than Steph Curry, the roster they have nothing. I think the highest guy probably makes Porzingis, but before that kicks in probably $15 million. So they have a ton of cap space, but they would add LeBron as like the mid-level exception for like $15 million.
Could you let
that's
LeBron
what he would play for.
do the Harrison Smith thing where he doesn't play until like 20 games left in the regular season?
I don't think that's in his nature.
Yeah,
he likes to run up the scoreboard.
Yeah, he wants to score as many points as he can.
I mean, at that age, your knees, man. Right? I mean,
he's still playing well.
He plays 30-something minutes a game. Yeah, the last year was the lowest of his career, but still, it was like 33 minutes. Yeah,
AD is probably the one you need to wrap up in bubble wrap more because LeBron has been actually surprisingly durable and still able to play a lot of minutes in a lot of games. I mean, good question, Hawk, because it makes sense. He's 41, I think, LeBron.
Right.
So
41.
it makes sense, but he's still somehow durable.
Who is trading for Jimmy Butler and his $50 million price tag?
Washington.
The St. Louis Scrubs.
Yeah. Well, we don't want no
Thanks,
scrubs.
TLC.
Well played.
Oh, I said that before it even came out of your mouth.
Genius. Okay, let's see
here. We
here.
are locked in.
In 2024, how many games? Or wait, this is not great.
Take your time.
Whoa!
Hold on.
What just happened?
Hold on. In the 2020-2021 season, he played 36 games. The 2021-2022 season, he played 40. He played a total of like 29. Anthony Davis.
Oh, AD.
Oh my God! When did he come into the conversation?
That's what we were talking about. The point is, he doesn't play a lot of games. He's hurt all the time. Sorry. That turtle doesn't care. Let's see here. The Memphis Grizzlies are trading two-time NBA All-Star John Morant to the Portland Trailblazers for Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray.
Yeah, good luck, Portland.
The definition of buying low because nobody wanted him. But our what's his face is now the head coach. Micah Nori is the head coach.
Yeah, and
on a 1-year deal,
and he gets to try and deal with Ja Morant.
But if Ja can survive this flurry here by Hawk,
it's not me. My hands are not
me. It's Ja Morant.
Yeah, John or Ja.
Say it either way.
Okay.
If he can decide that, I need to get my S together and play basketball and keep everything else clean, he's still an excellent basketball player. And the Portland Trailblazers will be way better off.
Can he dribble with his left hand and have his AK in his right?
Not like dirt. Not.
Are you sure?
I don't think they'll go for that.
Why is the man holding them down?
I know.
Were you surprised that they pulled the trigger on this trade?
I mean, they gotta shoot their shot.
Do a gun pun.
Oh God.
Do you think the Portland Trailblazers now are locked and loaded?
Oh,
okay, that's
works. Not bad, dude.
You did it.
All right, Steady. Can he do two though? Can he do two? Go.
Do you think the Portland Trailblazers are now strapped?
Sure.
For cash.
Okay.
For cash.
No, strapped is in. They got their Glock.
Yeah.
Right. No, I got that too.
Wow.
Oh, I'm
Basically
sorry.
did a third without even being asked.
Yeah.
That's right.
Thanks, Corliss.
Man.
He's firing bullets
The
today.
third one wasn't fast food related.
No, I forgot about that. Let's see here. Your Lynx are 15-4. They will battle the Liberty this Friday at 6:30. They are very, very good, and Boney thinks they're going to get Nafisa Collier back.
Is that accurate, Marnes?
I
hadn't heard that until John Bonus said it.
Well, he is our WNBA insider.
I had not heard that at all, but Johnny Bones broke that 30 minutes ago or so.
Johnny Bones did not break that.
Nafisa, I don't know. Let's see here.
Well, the league has basically the week off while the Commissioner's Cup Championship is tonight. The Aces and the
Billy
Liberty.
Corgan.
So maybe that's the rest, the last final rest she needs? And then they play Friday.
According to Bring Me the News, the headline says, possible hint on Nafisa Collier's Lynx return was a false alarm.
Way to go, Boney.
Shoot.
Bones.
Do you have a Lynx website, Bonus?
No.
What's your problem? What do you have against them?
Yeah.
False alarm.
We used to do a fair amount of Lynx coverage on zone coverage, but we don't anymore. So
Bonus.
Yep.
That
I would
wasn't
love.
an
I would love to have a women's sports website. Period. Lynx.
What's holding you
Frost. Bandwidth. My bandwidth.
Yeah.
I had a problem with that.
Well, you
Then I
hire
went on
out.
Ozempic.
Yeah, you just have a problem with width.
Hire out.
Yeah.
Hawk,
Yeah,
this
there's
is
so much.
Pretty weak.
This is for you, Hawk.
Let me ask you a question before you ask me that question. Why do you think a website about movies wants to know how old I am?
You need help. Why? are you
No,
looking
it's weird.
at-
It's about Back to the Future. I'm trying to read an article
Oh,
and it's like,
I
are
thought
you
you had to
over
prove-
18? Like, what are you going to write about Back to the Future? Did they actually get it on and I didn't see it?
You wouldn't have missed that.
You know what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
This is for you, Hawk. NBA free agency begins tonight at 5:00.
Yeah, I've been thinking this through for the last 2 weeks. And it seems that there are agents who need to be set free. So I'm all for free agency.
The U.S. will battle Bosnia in the World Cup tomorrow at 7 p.m. The loser goes home.
But we're already here.
Are we favored?
Yeah, they are favored.
Big time?
Yeah.
It's easy for the United
Minus, I
States
think,
to go home.
245.
What happens if they tie?
Shootout.
Yeah, penalty
If they tie-
kicks.
if they
They
tie-
call the basketball player?
Yeah.
If they tie
John?
after 90 minutes regular time, they play two 15-minute. Not even sudden death. It's 15-minute.
Overtimes.
Overtimes to see if they can settle it
Extra
during those
time.
two extra times.
And
I
then
guess.
they have a thumb war.
And then they have the shootout, which yesterday a couple of favorites
Two of them
lost those shootouts.
Yeah. Paraguay beat Germany 1-1 on
They
penalty
go home
kicks.
they go home after. Really?
And then Morocco did
Wow.
the same thing to the Netherlands. It was a 1-1 tie, but
The Netherlands
they move on
That's
with
your
penalty
team,
kicks.
Hawk.
Morocco.
I put on in fact, I'm officially homeless now.
Oh, of course you gambled on it.
I love it, man.
Do you?
No.
You don't care. You know who loves the World Cup?
Oh, probably guys.
Mel Gibson. Yeah, and the Beezer, yeah. Mel yells during the World Cup bid on the fan.
Yeah, he doesn't cheer for some teams.
Wow.
Can Sauce go 6 for 6 quickly before we go to break? If I say the team that played yesterday, can he go 6 for 6 on the continent this country is on?
Yes.
Here, let me tell you the 6 and you tell me if he can go 6 for 6.
Based on
Brazil, Japan, Paraguay,
right
Germany, Morocco, Netherlands. Can he go 6 for 6?
Nope.
Now that
Do you think he's
say
going to miss that
no.
one?
Yes.
That
one's-
one?
That one's no. There's no chance.
Marney, yes or no?
There's one or two that might be an issue.
He's smart
No.
and he's a good friend.
People like him,
Barnes. Nobody likes
but you're going to say no?
I don't think so.
No, that's okay.
But
All right,
that's
let's
tough.
say-
This is tough.
Brazil.
Brazil? Brazil
Should
is
be one of the
in.
layups, but we'll see.
Brazil is in. Where is Brazil?
That
You're
is the
asking?
question.
What
Which
continent?
continent is Brazil?
Oh, that's easy. Everybody knows that one.
I mean, they should.
Brazil is in Brazil?
See?
Yes.
That was supposed to be one of the layups. So this is.
Yeah.
I would have.
Brazil is in South America.
There you go.
Okay, there's one. Japan.
Where's Japan?
That is absolutely still the
Still the
question.
same game.
Well, Asia.
It's two.
Good.
Germany.
Germany is in Europe.
Netherlands.
Netherlands is also in Europe.
Morocco.
That is in Africa. Africa.
Final answer?
Yes, sir.
Paraguay.
That is also in. It's a question. What was it?
What continent is Paraguay on?
South America.
He went 6 for 6, and none of you. No, again, I can't believe Brazil took the longest. That should have been almost the
I was
easiest.
thinking.
But
You
6 for
just had to
6.
confirm. Was it Brazil?
It
You
was
were
still
asking
Brazil.
about.
Yes.
I wanted to hear Hogs Daddy's song.
You went 6 for 6,
Nice
Paul.
job,
Thanks,
Sauce.
Daddies.
Hang on. There's only one reason I put the soundbite in. I might as well play it once in a while. Sauce?
Yeah.
You did something right.
You did it.
Thank you, sir.
I honestly was not sure that I would get Paraguay. So.
Vikings news when we come back. And this is a tease for Rabbit. This is a radio tease when we come back. Look, isn't it fair to say that a lot of people talk behind other people's back here at iHeart?
Yeah,
Slight understatement, right? I mean, like we
spurts.
right? We just go in the room and rip, right? That's what we do.
Yeah, that's how I'm going to go.
Or on the air.
This is when we come back and do Vikings news. It's a good reminder of you still always got to be careful who you tell and what you tell them to.
Oh boy,
because you never know how something might come to the surface and burn you. Man, it almost got really, really dicey. We'll talk about that after this Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
This report is sponsored by the new Samsung.
Yeah, marketing@KFAN.com. Email them, say, hey, I want to run spots on the Power Trip Morning Show. Marketing@KFAN.com. I want to use Chris Hockey to endorse my product. Marketing@KFAN.com. Email them today. I'd be more than happy to pimp your product. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it is. What?
Yeah.
They listen to the Power Trip, so they must have good stuff.
Like you would eat a protein bar, right? Right here.
It's my favorite protein bar.
Or drink a Surfside.
I love Surfside.
Well said, Boney.
Yeah,
What a great transition.
Marzi,
You just lobbing it up.
It comes up
What?
organically.
What?
I'm on stage at Lakes Jam.
What time will that be?
Nope, it was last week.
Oh.
And halfway through my set, a dude comes to the very front of the crowd and hands me, like the Lord holding out his fist, a 4-pack of Surfside. And I grabbed it.
Yes.
And I consumed one right there on stage.
Oh.
And I said to myself, that Marney, she's a liar, but she ain't lying about this.
And it went down so smooth.
It was so good.
Because it ain't got no bubbles?
No bubbles. I had no troubles.
None at all.
I didn't burp at all.
Yeah, you could chug and sing.
I did.
No problem with the Surfside.
Chugging
I had
and singing.
Two Surfsides
Yeah, it's Luke
on
Bryan's
the
new
golf
song.
course yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was so good. It was so ice cold.
Chugging, singing.
Surfside is also going to be at Lakefront Music Festival in Prior Lake
That's fun.
in
Love
a couple of weekends.
Yeah.
Along with iHeart. So
Here they are.
It's the iHeart Festival.
Speaking of
Prior Lake.
music, and I would love if somebody just handed Keith Urban a 4-pack of ice cold Surfside while he's singing. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, he'd chug one.
Would he Chris Hockey it? I don't know.
He'd chug it. Whoa. If he knows what's good for him.
Dang right.
Hey, do you guys remember when Lieber said he once went to the Mall of America with his wife or whatever, but he pouted so much that she basically never asked him to go to the Mall of America again?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Right, because he grenaded it on purpose, so he never had to go back.
Story.
It's a smart move.
Chad Abbott just sent me a text that said, unbelievable tease that has half of the building sitting on the edge of their seat now. So he didn't like my tease.
So now you never have to do it again.
That's sarcasm.
I know he wasn't being sarcastic.
No, that was sarcasm.
No,
It was
dude.
no, I know,
No,
Chad.
that's not
He would never text me a compliment. That's sarcasm, which means that I try to do a tease. He didn't like it, which means that's the last one I am ever going to do.
Corey,
Yes, Chris.
he said half the building was on pins and needles. 4 people are here. That means only 2 people are on pins and needles.
Yeah.
Well, who are the two?
Played.
Him and Barb.
I don't think Barb listens to this.
Barb's not here yet.
And he's not in the building.
No.
I just walked down there. PA's watching soccer highlights.
PA's on pins and needles about something else.
It's his kink.
He likes acupuncture. Let's do Vikings news because I teased the hell out of it.
You gotta pay it off.
Gotta pay it off.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power
Radco,
Trip,
baby.
presented by
Radco is your truck accessory personal. We love them.
Okay, so the professional radio tease that Chad Abbott didn't think was very good. I basically said, look, you got to be careful who you say what to and whether or not you can trust them. And you never know how it's going to come back to haunt you, right? Who knows?
Yeah.
ProFootballTalk.com. And I read. The headline is, the Diana Rossini traffic stop body cam emerges with no FaceTime to any NFL coach, right? We heard that a couple of weeks ago that she may have FaceTime with a coach during a traffic stop.
I heard that's why she got in trouble.
Fan or something.
Right. So that didn't happen, but here's Mike Florio's story. And the end of it is the reminder of, man, this could have been really, really dicey for KOC if it had gone a couple of different directions. But it sounds like it didn't, and it might have been lucky. Mike says, never let the truth get in the way of a good story. As it turns out, Diana Rossini didn't FaceTime an NFL coach for help in getting out of a ticket while texting and driving. She claimed she did during a February segment with the Stugatz and Company radio show. Her anecdote was mentioned at the outset of last week's lengthy article in the New York Times, her former employer. The body cam video of the Diana Rossini traffic stop has now been posted by Adam Herbert, something called Center Square. Don't know what that is. It's a 7-minute, 10-second video that includes the entire traffic stop. And at no point does it include a FaceTime to any NFL coach. Here's where it gets dicey for Vikings fans. So Rossini says to the officer, I'm an NFL reporter, and I just broke that Sean McDermott got fired from the Bills. And that's what I was just sending. I was sending a tweet. I was going to pull over because I have to make calls. I know you don't care, but I just wanted you to know my reason why. So she's admitting I was texting while I was driving, or I was tweeting while I was driving, but I'm going to be fully transparent. That's what I did. Absolutely, I was tweeting, but whatever. Officer says, obviously you were on your phone for a while. I understand you've got a job. And then Rossini says, quote, you know who I was on the phone with? Brian Dayball. He wants the job. Name dropping. That's a little weird.
Oh, my goodness, man.
I know, that's pretty bad. What is the officer supposed to...
Not
like
just name dropping, but then adding that little caveat.
Almost like, hey, isn't this cool? I'm giving you inside football information. This must be awesome. Whatever. So judge Diana all you want in that. But here's where it takes a little twist. Then she asks the officer,
Great song.
well, are you a fan of the Giants or the Jets? And the officer says, well, actually, I'm not a fan of either. And Diana says, well, what is your team? Officer says, I'm a Vikings fan, unfortunately.
Oh.
Rossini then...
We've all said that sentence.
But here's where, speaking of pins and needles, here's where it could have got really bad. Rossini then shows him her phone and a text exchange with Vikings coach Kevin O'Connell. But she didn't FaceTime O'Connell. She simply showed the officer her phone. But then she also added regarding the Vikings, their quarterback sucks. That's her opinion.
Right.
Can you imagine if in a 7-minute and 10-second body cam footage that gets released, if it had been like some text exchange where Kevin O'Connell's like, our quarterback's trash. I got to get rid of this kid.
We need Rodgers.
Like, can you imagine? Like, if that's how this whole thing falls apart, is some random, Diana Rossini traffic stop, and all of a sudden the whole thing unravels, and JJ finds out that his. I'm not saying that Kevin O'Connell feels that way, but that's how close theoretically this might have been.
Right.
That if the text exchange with Diana Rossini had been like, Jesus, this kid, I can't do it anymore. That's why we signed Collar. We got to move this kid. This kid's terrible. So she thinks JJ McCarthy sucks.
Right.
But it didn't come from KOC necessarily. That was close.
Did she get out of the ticket?
Yes, because at the end of the story, the officer eventually returns and says, I'm going to cut you a break on the cell phone. I understand your job requires you to be on the phone a lot. Just wait till you get home, okay? And that was that.
Yeah.
So no ticket, no FaceTime. We move on with the
she
world.
immediately got back on her phone.
Yep.
And did some FaceTime later.
Just with a different coach named Mike Vrabel.
Whoa.
Wow.
Correct.
You're insinuating sexual stuff.
Yes, I am.
Everybody is. And so are you most of the time.
It just doesn't get any better for her.
No.
It just,
she can't
it never
stay out of her own
starts
way right
going
now.
the other way.
Yeah.
It's tough, man.
This one she kind of brought on herself, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, how about don't show text exchange with coaches? Don't name drop coaches.
Yeah.
If you want to just play the honesty card, just go, yep, it's part of my job. I was totally on my phone. Absolutely. Like, I apologize.
Yeah.
You don't have to name drop and say what you were doing. Just say it's part of my job and I should have pulled over.
And then when you get pulled over for texting and driving, put your phone down. Like the whole video, she's
But
like,
don't you want to tell the officer you just were talking to Brian Dayball?
Brian Dayball.
Isn't that enough to get out of a ticket?
Wouldn't anyone be doing this in my shoes?
It's like the guy.
Brian
It's like the
Dayball.
guy at the Emerald City. Well, that's a horse of a different color.
As you were.
Come on in. Like, I mean, is that what she thought?
I think so.
Name dropping's the worst.
Yeah. I would be name dropping.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's not try to get out of a speeding ticket. Sure.
Don't you know
Or a texting
who I
ticket.
am?
Nobody reports in this town except for me.
Yeah.
All right, one final serious Diana Rossini question, and I know we've floated this a couple of times since the Diana Rossini, Mike Vrabel stuff came out. Do you think between now and September, the NFL is still nervous of what she is capable of doing? In terms of if she has some sit down and it's a tell-all, do you think the NFL is secretly like, well, that's a lot of pub for us, even though it's scandalous. That's a lot of activity for us, a lot of people talking about us.
Well,
or are they like, man, I hope she goes away?
And I think as Florio tweeted yesterday, it's a lot of pub for them now, and it's the slow part of the year, right? So, I think they are.
Barnes, Hawk, Bones, what do you think? Good or bad? Or somewhere in the middle?
I mean, Sauce is probably right, but man, that's just to think that that's how you're looking at it. Like any pub is good pub. The NFL doesn't need it.
No,
but man, we're talking about it.
There's a lot of protect the shield going around in the NFL.
Well, but I on the other side of that, for me, is the idea that with the way information makes its way around the world right now, there can't be any more. And we would know about it by now.
Yeah, good point.
I don't think it's possible to hide things like that for very long anymore.
Yeah, good point.
Don't forget, they being the Patriots, opened the season at Seattle on Wednesday, September 9th, right? They are the first game of the year.
I think they report camp on the 21st of July, 22 days from today.
I think you are correct.
So how
about that, Hogs?
But here's the part where Diana might say, like, you might think you know the whole story, but you don't.
Right.
She's the one that, quote, has lost everything, right? She doesn't have a job. Her reputation's been dragged through the mud. Mike Vrabel's still the coach of the Patriots.
That's weird.
So if she's like, this is just so unfair, why am I the one that's taking all the heat and he isn't? What if the week of September 9th, she's like, I'm going to tell the entire story and he's going to look just as bad as I am?
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm sure the Patriots and Vrabel are fearing that, even if the, quote, NFL is not. I'm sure he's like, please don't take me down with you. Although, maybe she won't.
That's
maybe
what
she
he
won't.
wanted in the beginning. But
I don't know.
What if she comes out and says, Mike is the father of our second son?
I mean, that would be unbelievable.
Right. Like,
that is.
Yeah.
Then I hope Netflix is halfway through that documentary.
Yeah. Well said. Oh, yeah.
Do you think the NFL knows all the details?
Maybe.
And is
maybe
positioning itself accordingly? Because if the NFL knows all the details, they have to be ready for whatever's going to happen. And whenever she reveals all, if it's really bad,
speaking of that,
then if it's really bad for Mike Vrabel, then they have to be ready for exactly what you said. It has to be, if it's week one and it's bombshell and it looks bad for Mike Vrabel, then doesn't the NFL want to get ahead of it and maybe leak it themselves and get Vrabel out before the season starts?
Right.
So, I mean, the Patriots might. I'm not sure how much the NFL cares.
Yeah, but the Patriots have Robert Kraft, right? Of all owners to not be in a position to necessarily, quote, judge. But the difference is, this is not just about infidelity. If that was the case, almost everybody in every industry would be fired. This is about, like, the releasing of information, right? It's like, was Mike Vrabel just constantly giving her information that he shouldn't have been? And are the Patriots mad about that? A different owner might be furious, right? Robert Kraft is really it's pretty lucky for Mike Vrabel that that's the guy that's running your organization. Hard to have to say that. Yeah, we can't do this. We got a clean house.
What about the court of public opinion?
Well, that's why when Sauce first was like, I think he's going to get fired a couple months ago, I'm like, I think you're right. I think this is just going to keep going south for Mike Vrabel, and I don't think he's going to survive this. But it has calmed down so much that unless she blows it up, I don't think he's going anywhere. Right?
Yeah.
I think it's calmed so much.
Yes, it has. But that's what I'm saying. What if it gets stirred again?
Maybe. But she's the only one I think that could stir it at this point.
New details.
Would it be the same if he had an affair with somebody else? Accountant?
But that's what I'm saying.
Not the Patriots.
No, it's definitely that she was getting information about moves and trades and drafts and things. It's maybe right.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how the world works, and we're not dumb, right? But it still looks bad, though. Who knows?
I mean, some of us are dumb.
Not in this room.
Not in this room.
No, none of you are dumb.
6 for 6, sir. Well done.
Nice little tip of the cap.
Thank you. Hey, football season's almost.
Do you feel like I paid off that tease appropriately or not?
Yeah, for the last one you ever going to do.
Last one.
Yeah.
Want me to prove it? Power Trip Morning Show back after this on The Fan.
Oh, he did it again. The Fan.
From the 1-800 Ask Gary Traffic Center.
This report is sponsored by the new Samsung Galaxy S.